Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody is staying healthy and sane out there in this crazy time and this crazy world. I know that things are really heavy right now, and I debated even filming this video because I'm talking about shopping in a time like this, but you know what? YouTube is an escape, at least it is for me. I turn to YouTube to kind of escape reality, watch some fun stuff, and if I can, hear about my favorite thing, makeup, while I'm at it, then you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna talk about Sephora today. As of today, Sephora stores and Ulta stores are closed physically, but their online shopping is still available. And they have free shipping. So I don't know how long it's gonna last. Today's Saturday the 21st, so I don't, it could be tomorrow or later today that everything closes down, if at all. But for now, you can still find all this stuff online. Okay, so some of you guys might be thinking, Melissa, you're on a low buy. Why are you doing a Sephora haul? What have you been doing? You broke your low buy. And you know what? Part of me kind of did. I did redeem a Sephora points certificate a little while back. That was one of those $100, I think it was like 100 points, you get $100. So I had a $100 Sephora gift card basically. So I was actually able to shop in store at Sephora before all of this COVID madness happened. So that is why I got some of this stuff. I did spend a little bit more than the gift card, but we're just gonna say it was all from the gift card. Shh. I also do have one PR thing in here to tell you guys about, and I wanted to share with you my March makeup purchase. So my goal for the low buy was to buy one product per month. It's turned into 2 products per month, and then in March I bought 3 products. All right, let's talk about the Sephora products first, because that is what's in this bag right here. So the first thing I used today, I used it one other time prior to today, but as I was using it today, and I did film this entire makeup look today, I think that video is gonna go up before this one, so I'll link it down below for you if you wanna check it out, see what I'm wearing on my face. But one of those products is this Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I have the color Silk. As I was putting it on today, I feel like I really like it, you guys. It went on really, really smoothly, and a little bit goes a long way. I only needed one wand dip for both sides, and it was like a ton. And I even kind of spread it out a little bit more, put it on my forehead and my chin and stuff. So a little bit goes a long way, and it blended out really well. And I don't feel like my under eyes look like cakey or crepey or anything like that yet. I was a little apprehensive because I didn't love the Vanish foundation, the liquid version or the stick version. I really didn't like the stick version. The liquid version, I still have it. I'm still kind of like, do I like it? Do I not? I think part of me is just it was so expensive, you better like this dang foundation. But so because of that, I was just a little bit apprehensive. The next thing is something I had my eyes on for a very, very long time, pretty much since they came out. And in fact, towards the end of December, before this whole low buy started, I found myself visiting Sephora's frequently, asking them if they had these in stock yet. In fact, my last Sephora haul that I posted, I talked about I went to a Sephora JCPenney, really, really, really hoping that they had these, and they didn't have them, so I bought a different liquid eyeshadow. These are the Marc Jacobs sequins eyeshadows. I got 2 of them. I got the color Gleam Girl, which is more of a rose gold color, I think. Is this the rose gold one? Yes, I have tried this one on my eyes already once. And then I also got the color Topaz Flash, which is more of a taupey color. I believe there's 5 or 6 colors in this. Eventually I would like to get a couple of more if I could, but they're kind of expensive and I want to make sure I like the formula. So the rose gold one, I love rose gold colors. I think a lot of people do, but this is kind of like a metallic with some silver sparkle in it. I wore it on my eyes and I really, really liked it. It wore all day. It didn't crease. It looked really pretty. And then this Topaz Flash, it's kind of like a taupe base with gold and silver sequiny sparkles on it. You can see those. Next thing I bought, dang it, this is actually in my purse downstairs, and I'm not gonna run down and grab it. Yeah, it's in my purse downstairs, but this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Lip Pop. So basically I'll put a picture on the screen so you guys can see what it is I'm talking about. I wasn't gonna buy this, but they had a whole display set up right by the register, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it because I opened up the sample and I smelt it. It smells so good, you guys. If you've ever tried the watermelon mask that they have, it smells just like that, like a fresh, almost like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It smells so stinking good. And it goes on with a little bit of a stain. So you get like a little bit of a pink tint to it, but it's not a lipstick. It's more of like a balm with like a slight tint to it. You don't need a lip liner or mirror or anything like that. It just goes on pretty effortlessly. And it seems like it's hydrating my lips pretty well so far. It is also kind of just cute and fun to have in your purse, and smells so good. All right, last two things from the Sephora haul. So the first thing is the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. So this is the long wear foundation grip. I've recently really gotten into like gripping sticky face primers. I really like the Milk Makeup one, and I also have the Cover FX one, and I just really like the way that my like foundation kind of sticks to it. I'm a really big powder foundation fan, and so I feel like the powder just kind of like sticks to it longer, and it lasts longer, and I like what it does to my face. So Urban Decay recently came out with this. Here's what it looks like. It has a little bit of a pump. It has like a milky consistency to it. It doesn't feel sticky. No, it doesn't feel, the Milk Makeup one is like sticky to the touch. This one just feels kind of nice and smooth. The last thing was totally one of those grab and go things as I was walking through the checkout line. This is the Milk Makeup highlighter in the color, what color is this? Is it Illuminator? Is that the color? I'm not too sure. It's the more champagne-y one. Of course, I'll link it down below, as I will with everything else in this video. I really have been enjoying Milk Makeup products lately. I love their gripping primer, like I was just talking about. And then I also really like their bronzer stick. So the bronzer, actually I have it right here. I've really been enjoying this. So because I liked this, I really wanted to check out more of like their creamy stick products like that. So this is basically a highlighter version of that. And I think it's a really pretty color. It's kind of like a champagne, white gold. I mean, it's the kind of highlighter color that definitely would work well with my skin tone. Okay, next new thing to me is from Saturday Skin. So this is what was sent to me in PR. They sent it to me for review purposes. I have tried a ton of Saturday Skin things, and I really like that skincare brand. Their face masks, like their sheet masks, love it so much. Their face wash like leaves my skin squeaky clean, and I really like the way that that feels. I've just had a lot of success with Saturday Skin products. So when they sent this to me, I was pretty dang excited. I posted about it on my Instagram. This is their glycolic acid plus pore control complexion toner. And it's in the glass bottle, so it's nice and like luxurious looking. It has that like slight millennial pink color to it. And it has kind of like that little dropper on the top to help you not dump the whole thing out at once. So far, so good. The glycolic acid portion of it, my skin really likes glycolic acid. You have to be careful if you've never used it before because it can dry out your skin, but my skin reacts really well to glycolic acid. It's almost like a peel, like a chemical acid peel for my skin, and it really likes it. So I think that this is going well so far. If you guys have used it, let me know what your thoughts are. I use it in the daytime, so I'll use it underneath my serum, but after cleansing. So I'll cleanse, then I'll use this, then I'll use the serum, then I'll use a moisturizer. So it's a lot of steps, and I don't usually use that many steps in my skincare routine. Okay, lastly, let's talk about my March purchase of, for the month of March. So I bought this stuff at Ulta, and I bought 3 things. I was only supposed to buy 1, but I bought 3. The first thing is this Too Faced Born This Way palette. I blame this 100% on my coworker, Tiffany. Tiffany, if you are watching this, this is 100% your fault. So the day I got back to work, the day I returned to work from my maternity leave, she comes up to me and she's like, Melissa, I just recently bought this palette and I want you to take a look at it and show me how to use it. And so she showed me this palette. I had my eye on this palette prior to her showing me hers, but I had kind of told myself, like, it's okay. You don't need it. Just say no. You'll be fine. I had to ignore pictures, scroll past them, kind of tell myself I didn't need it. She plopped it on my desk. I opened it up and I was like, that is so pretty. So here's what it looks like. I have used it quite a bit since I popped into it and since I bought it. It doesn't have a smell to it. I was hoping it smelled like chocolate. because a lot of, you know, the chocolate bar palettes from Too Faced, but it has no smell to it. So if you're a fan of like Too Faced scented products, this doesn't have a scent to it. But I really like kind of how foolproof they set this up. So they have a shimmer and a matte in all different tones of neutral, basically. So this is, did I even tell you what this was called? The Born This Way, the Neutral Nudes Complexion Inspired Eyeshadow Palette. So what I liked about this the most though is it's not super warm. I feel like a lot of nude palettes are really, really warm. And although I like warm shadows, I feel like I have enough of them already. When I looked at this, I immediately noticed more pinky blush tones, and that's what I really like right now. I'm really into pink tones. I've actually always kind of been into like more pinky. The Tartelette and Bloom palette has a pink color in it that I just absolutely love. It's right here. It's called Sweetheart, and ever since I found this palette and started using that color, I realized that pinky tones were a little bit harder to find in palettes, and now there's a ton of them. I mean, you have Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I just used one from Ofra that has more pink tones to it. So I feel like companies are kind of catching on, and there's more and more pink tones, which I'm so excited about. But that's what immediately drew me to this palette, is you have like this color Petal, this color Warm Rose. They're just more on the pink side. You also have your neutrals, you have your lights, and then you have some like darker, like warmer colors over here. So I just really personally liked the tones of these colors, and I liked how foolproof it was with the shimmer and the matte like in the same color range. It makes it really easy to do your eye. Even if you're a beginner, you can honestly just grab a matte, put it in the crease of your eye or all over your eye, and then with your finger even pop the shimmer all over your lid. And it's just, I don't know, it's just easy and quick, and I just really like it. So I haven't played with the darker colors too much, but I really liked these pink middle colors. And then of course these lighter colors over here. I have noticed that the shimmers are a little bit lackluster. They're not as pigmented or like opaque as some other Too Faced shimmers are, but they do work, and you can get a really good look out of this palette. So when I was in Ulta purchasing this, I saw that this was on sale. It was $18. And a part of me was like, you cannot turn away an $18 Tarte palette. So I ended up picking this one up too. It's the Sugar Rush, which is Tarte, like their sister brand or something like that. The BU eyeshadow palette. So they had this like right in the front, like right when you walked in, sitting right there. And I looked at it and I swatched it and I was like, oh, dang it. I need this one too. It's absolutely adorable. I mean, you can see, I think Sugar Rush, I haven't looked into the brand too much, but because it's a sister company of Tarte, I feel like the formula is gonna be pretty similar to Tarte, but it's more on the cheaper side. Like you could tell this palette is very cheap compared to like what I just showed you, the Tartelette and Bloom palette. This is heavy, it's substantial, it has a mirror. It looks nice, whereas this is just a plastic palette. There's no mirror. There's literally a clear plastic, you know. So I think it's kind of like the cheaper version of Tarte, but I'm honestly not too sure. But you can see just how absolutely adorable this palette is. You have this one that has like a honeybee imprint in it, the whole honeycomb vibe here. Each of these are like imprinted with a little honeycomb like embossment on it. I mean, visually, I remember seeing this when they first released it on Instagram, and I had to tell myself like, okay, if this wasn't so cute, like if this was just regular square pans, like a regular palette, would it be something that caught my attention? And I think the answer is no, because I have a lot of these colors already. But it's just adorable, and some of these shimmers are very, very nice. I don't want to swatch it because I want to take a picture of it for my Instagram before I mess it all up, but the formula seems to be similar to Tarte, so I'm gonna have to play with it. Maybe I'll make a video completely dedicated to this so you guys can see it in action, see swatches and things like that, so we can kind of explore the whole Sugar Rush brand. But I really like some of these shimmers here, and again, there's like pinky tones here. Like it is very warm, and there's like there's a yellow right there. And then also, while I was at Ulta, I think the moral of this story is I just need to stay away from Ulta during this whole year, this low buy year, and just buy online, because when I buy online, I can just click what I want and then check out, and I'm not tempted by everything else that's around me. But I saw Thrive Cosmetics there. So Thrive Cosmetics is something that I've been hearing a lot about on like YouTube, and I've seen ads on Instagram. So this is their extensions, liquid lash extensions mascara. I've been using this a lot lately. You can actually see I used it today, and so far so good. I don't really have like a huge opinion on it yet, other than it's really fun to take off. It's a tubing mascara, and if you've never used a tubing mascara before, it basically like puts a little tube around each hair of your lash, and as you're taking it off, you can kind of just like pull it off, and it comes off like in little tubes. It's cool. So that's really the only opinion I have so far, is it's cool to take off. But I'll have to use it a little bit more and let you guys know, but so far so good. So these were the 3 things that I purchased for March. Alright guys, well that is my Sephora haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope that you're staying, you know, calm out there in the badness of what's going on. And again, for now, Sephora online and Ulta online are working and there's free shipping. So I'll link all these products down below for you. Otherwise, stay healthy, wash your hands, and I'll talk to you next time.